Question 1399. What is your least favourite way to travel?
Least.
What is your least favorite? What?
Way to travel.
Stagecoach.
Never done that.
It's too
Skateboard.
bumpy.
It's too bumpy.
All right, I have two answers for that.
Go on.
So anywhere on a motorcycle that's over 3 hours, and well, let's be real, your butt goes numb. You can't feel your legs. You get off.
You do have to stretch your legs every so often on a motorcycle, yes. But I
Push bike is worse.
And I took a cruise and found out why I could never be in the Navy. I took a cruise and I was on the docks when I got back. I was still moving for a day and a half. It was awful. I'm still gonna take a cruise, but I'll be heavily medicated. It was awful. It was
somewhere.
And after COVID, I'm scared. I'm gonna go on a cruise ship full hazmat suit. Full hazmat. I'm not. I watch the news. I'm of that age where I watch the news and kind of believe it. Did you see those people that were trapped on all those cruise ships last year?
Mm-hmm.
I would have gone mentally insane. They would have had to put me in the loony bin.
I think I have my answer actually. That probably more than skateboard. London Underground.
No, I like London Underground. I mean, I'm not great at the moment.
I mean, back in the when I actually went on it in the late 70s, it was cool.
It's packed, but it's all right.
I don't know what it's like now, but it was cool then.
Oh, it's empty now, mostly.
Yeah.
I would have to pick because of the pain and discomfort that's involved and having to look funny walking on two canes. Walking pretty much sucks nowadays.
Yeah. Julie says bus. Ox says ox don't fly. Spooky says walking. Julie says I'm in long bus rides for hours. I'm in any bus ride. Bus has to be mine, but mostly because they are, of all the methods of transport, they are the one that vibrates the most. And any vibration like that shoots through me like pain, or as pain.
Yeah.
See, some people might like the vibration, but not you.
Not through my legs.
Small boats. Smaller
Small
boats.
boats?
I don't like smaller boats.
You know, I love smaller boats. I used to race.
Oh, I don't even like paddle boats. It's like, no, fuck off.
Well, there's so much damn work.
Yeah. I don't know. I love the water. I love going swimming and stuff like that, but I don't like paddle boats. I don't like small boats. It's just, yeah.
A friend of mine used to have a paddle boat concession in Milwaukee. There's this huge lagoon at Milwaukee's lakefront. That's it's at least a half mile long. And his paddle boat concession was on one end, and people would always come in, and instead of hanging around the one end of the lagoon, they would always take it down to the other end because that was with the wind. Not thinking what they have to do to come back.
We had the same problem. I worked on boat hire as a kid. We hired out loads of different boats, but most annoying thing was rowing boats. Because firstly, every idiot thinks they can row, regardless of whether or not they can. And secondly, the boats have just got great windage. So the way out as they go out, they think this is dead easy. We'll row out for 10 minutes, and it takes them an hour to get back in.
Yeah, they're out of shape.
Oh, I have a good story, something like that.
I used to do a bit of sailing back in the day, but I will admit I was no hardcore sailor type. I was very fair weather. I was very much a fair weather sailor.
When I was in college, I went for a swim with two other extremely strong swimmers. I'm an extremely strong swimmer. We were swimming in the Mississippi, and we weren't swimming hard. We were just breaststroking and talking while we were swimming. And we went on for about a half an hour, and then I finally thought, it's probably time for us to turn back. But we were swimming against the current the entire time, and I looked at the shore. We hadn't moved. We were still exactly where we started.
Oh, you'd have been tired too. That's not good.
Don't get back.
After reading what God the Good One said, horses are worse than small boats because I have a fear of horses. So.
It's something I've learned about the Mississippi, living up here in La Crosse area, is people like to prove their machismo by swimming across the Mississippi, and they don't realize that by the time they get across, they're about a half to a full mile down south.
That's exactly where we were. I went to college in La Crosse, and that's exactly where we were.
Oh wow!
It sucks you along pretty quick.
Ox says, I've walked away from car crashes, I've walked away from a bike crash, and I can swim away from a sinking boat, but if a plane goes down, my fat ass will hit hard. Hit the back, apparently. It massively increases your chance of survival.
Isn't it in a plane, if you're in the middle, it increases your chance of survival?
Apparently,
I would think not.
There is a specific place, like one row near the wing, I think. I can't remember the odds. But there's the place near the wing, but the back of the plane is more is your best bet.
You know,
although remember when it comes to fire, the flames start at about the middle point of the wing,
where the fuel is.
Yeah.
So basically, don't be on a plane when it's going down.
That's the best advice.
And if you are, put your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye.
I love that saying.
Last time I was on a plane coming back from Colombia. There was I got sat right by the window on the right hand side, and then I had one of my best mates turn around and says, "What the fuck are you doing on the right wing, Jeff?" Like, fuck you.
I thought about 3 bad hockey jokes that I won't say. It's the only position I won't play on the hockey rink is right wing. Yeah, that was bad. I won't tell the other 2 now.
You definitely want to fly coach, always. Why do you want to fly coach?
It's in the back.
I didn't think coaches flew. I thought they went along the ground drawn by horses.
Depends on what's drawing the horse, the coach.
See,
how old are you that you have experience on a stagecoach?
I don't. I was just trying to think of something silly.
See,
I actually have.
If they're drawn by reindeer, then...
Right, exactly.
You think they put the first class seats in like the safest bit of the plane, wouldn't you? But
You'd think so.
yeah.
I suppose the question is have they redesigned have they redesigned planes since that we got the stats on survival?
Probably
Do you know
not.
something that needs to be redesigned is a saddle for a horse.
I thought you were going to say a horse then.
No.
Extra legs. You get an extra set of legs.
Ooh, that too. I think you just invented something.
This is about. Can I just specify?
All I'm saying is saddles are not friendly. So
No.
they're on the list with motorcycles. They're right there.
I want to know why it is that it was girls that got to ride side saddle. That sounds much more comfortable.
Yeah, it was the dresses.
You couldn't get the dress over the saddle.
But it sounds much more comfortable to be side
Well,
saddle.
you could. It'd be a giant poof.
Well, it depends on the dress too.
True. And
And unless you are,
It was the bustles were the problem, not the dress.
and if you're not wearing enough protection, you're going to leave a wet spot.
The worst way.
What?
The worst.
Look,
The worst
all
way
the
to
bouncing
travel.
it makes me pee. Jeez.
The worst way to travel is to ride pillion on the back of a sports bike. Your goddamn legs up by your chin. And you're relying on someone else in front of you not to ride like a prick.
What's your favorite way to travel then?
On the front seat of a motorcycle.
Wait. I can't. Julie says I can't ride English saddle. I have to have a Western saddle. What the hell is an English saddle and a Western saddle?
That sounds like horsey stuff.
Yes,
Other than that, I can't really help you.
Okay, I'm giving up on that. Right, next question. Did you know it's episode 150?
Awesome.
Disturbing.
So it's a,
Right.
it's a special. So is it a special episode then, or
No, not really. But just it's a round number, you know. We like
Nice
round
round
numbers.
Well, it's the Godless special for 150.
yeah? There we go. There we go. We got
Celebrate our
all-
godlessness.
We'll like the
Ask
next
twice as
question.
many
Then.
questions.
Say again.
Math Pigar says it's safe. It's never safe. This is Dave's show. This show is the least safe show on.
Right.
I mean, we were talking about glory holes on Saturday, for goodness sake.
Moving on.
We were talking about being
Moving on,
glory
Brady,
holes.
It only took 10 minutes and we're already on glory hole. I was trying to be respectful. I was trying to be.
It's for glory holes and pissing in the street. Is what
Yeah, that's what it was all about on Saturday. Glory holes and pisses.
See, when I'm not on there, the show just takes a nosedive. You see, I raise
That's all
the
you
tone.
pommy bastards. That's what it is.
No, I'm not going to go there. Right. Question. Well, I was tempted to ask Granny to see whether it was normal when she was, but I don't think I will. Right. Question one. Shush. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.